Yo, what up, it's Don.
Samuel Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers, and Samuel Lee he was screaming at people all night. He was out at the club, getting in fist fights.
Nah.
You had a rough night?
Yeah.
His voice is a little under the weather, but you're not sick, right?
Yeah, dude.
It's just your voice?
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, there's a new D-Rose 8 color. You all know that we really love the D-Rose 8. Okay, we're Adidas shills now for the D-Rose 8. No, I know, it's a really good shoe, and we're interested in new colorways coming out. This colorway just came out. This nice gray, white, and blue. But more interesting than the color is the material. You know, Adidas does this a lot. They switch up the materials without even really saying much. And this is kind of like a nice, well, not super nice, but it's like a jacquard feel, right? Like a real tight woven, almost like a, what is it, fly weave, almost, but like a little bit thicker. So we're just gonna compare it a little bit and kind of let you guys know the difference. You know, looks wise and aesthetically, I think it looks better. It looks a little nicer, and it's really supportive. This material, looks wise, I don't really love, but it does its job. You know what I mean?
Nice.
It's very nice. You know, it's breathable, super breathable, which is cool. So I just started balling in these, and you know, it feels pretty nice. You know, the traction's actually different in these.
Really?
It's not as good. Like, I'm not getting enough bite. Maybe I need to break it in a little bit more, and maybe that'll get better. Because usually solids are pretty good. This is like a slightly translucent black, you know. So, but that traction was just nuts out the gate in that.
Yes.
I didn't even need to break it in. So that's interesting. But this upper material, super nice. It maybe even feels a little bit more, what's the word? It almost feels a little bit more bulky.
Really?
Yeah. Which is kind of weird. But, you know, maybe it'll just break in. It is a little stiff, and it does need to be broken in a little bit. But that's it. We're just kind of comparing these two, let you guys know the differences in colorway, materials. You might, you know, I really like this material, and there's another colorway going to come out that's black and red, and it's a black outsole, but it's this material. But there's nothing wrong with this material.
Nope.
Aside from looks, in my opinion, but performance is just nuts.
What about ventilation?
Ventilation, it did seem a little warm, and it's probably going to be warmer than the original material, because you could just look at the breathability there. There's a lot of holes, a lot of perforations for ventilation. This doesn't really have much. That's one downside of knits and tight wovens. You're not going to get as much breathability. So, you know, I just got these in. I haven't played countless hours in them, but it just initially it did feel warmer than the regular D-Rose 8 material. So, you know, I wonder if they're gonna make a prime knit. That would be interesting.
I think this material is good enough.
Yeah, it is. It is good enough. But you know, a real nice prime knit, I wouldn't be mad at. I'd like to try that out. And I hope they make a bunch of colorways of this, because it's an awesome shoe. If you guys don't know already, it's killer from the traction to the upper. So that's it. Just a quick comparison of different materials within the D-Rose 8. That's it, Soul Brothers. We'll catch you in the next one. Later.
Peace.